We're on Charlie, stand by. We're on Bravo, stand by.
That's a kill.
Need backup at Charlie. Got a recall on station, ready to deploy.
Where to?
Lost C. Jaguar 3-0. All contact. UAV. Friendly UAV overhead.
I think the girls are
Got a
pretty
UAV on
insane.
station. Enemy UAV overhead.
Nails done. I think the girls are pretty insane.
Alpha secure.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare beta is officially over, and it's time for me to give you my full review of the multiplayer, of all the game modes, and everything I thought. And I've already made on my channel my first impressions video, where I basically was covering the first beta. So after the end of the first beta, I gave you all of my opinions. So I don't want to repeat myself a lot here. If you want to see that more in detail, after the first beta, there will be a card, or you can click it down in the description. But I'm going to sum up basically what I said there. But basically, my experience from the first beta was way less positive than what I am right now. I just want to get that right out there. After the first beta, I think most of us, at least if you played on PlayStation 4, it was really frustrating. It was a brand new game. People were playing really passive, a lot more tactical, a lot more campy, and with the time to kill, and with the no mini-map. I think a lot of people saw some issues there that they didn't like, and the playstyle was more campy than ever. There was large maps that didn't really fit 6v6, so there was a few frustrating parts, and a lot of people were playing the best they possibly could. Like, I felt like I was playing try-hard lobbies over and over and over, and there was a debate on skill-based matchmaking, and so on. And if you want to see all the details of my first impressions, basically my feelings, my thoughts straight after the first beta, check out that video. But I do want to say it is a little bit different this time around. Now I have my full opinion, my full feel for the game, and I'm excited to talk about it right now. But I just want to give you guys a summary of what I talked about in the previous video. So basically, I said I do really like Modern Warfare. It's way better than World War II and Black Ops 4, which you guys know were games that I didn't really enjoy, and that's why I played Infinite Warfare for 3 years instead. But there is a few things I would like to see changed in Modern Warfare. I love how the game looks. The new game engine is amazing. The animations, the gunsmith, the customization, the weapons feel powerful and beefy. I love the kill streaks, and I love the gameplay. The feel is great. It's an upgrade. I like that it's different. When you go back to other Call of Duties after playing the Modern Warfare beta, they feel so clunky and arcadey. This is still Call of Duty, but it feels more realistic and grounded, and I just love how the game looks. The graphics are amazing. Gameplay will always go over graphics in my opinion, but I do love to see a more realistic and really good looking Call of Duty. I think this game will appeal to Battlefield fans, or those fans who do really appreciate how a game looks. But I would love to see the return of the old minimap. Basically, if an enemy shoots, you will see them on the radar or on the minimap without having a UAV called in. Then I said change the kill streaks to score streaks. Basically, allowing objectives to earn your points for your next score streak or kill streak. I know they wanted to take it back to Modern Warfare 2, where you only need kills to get your kill streaks. And a lot of people are hyped about that, but I do really believe that it's a wrong step to not allow you to earn points for your next kill streak while doing objectives. Because people play domination right now and they don't even care about the objectives. And when I play objective game modes, I want to win. Then I feel like the ghost perk is way too effective. They need to change this perk. Allow the ghost perk only to work when you're moving around. If you are prone, if you are crouch walking, or literally just standing still, don't allow the ghost perk to work. I also want to talk about the maps, and this is only for the traditional multiplayer 6v6. I did not really like them. I liked Gunrunner, that's the smallest one out of them, and it's not really a 3-lane map, it's kind of more structured like that, but I just don't want you to get a misconception here, because I did get a little bit of hate of that in my first impressions video, saying that, oh, you just want the classic 3-lane boring maps. No, absolutely not. I love the verticality, I really do, but Modern Warfare takes it to a too strong level. The maps are too big and there's so many windows, alleys, head glitches that makes it almost impossible to see where people are at times, and so many times I'm being killed from not even knowing that there were people there, and I have a hard time seeing people in this game because there's so many different areas they can be. And if you, for example, look at Modern Warfare 2, there wasn't a lot of 3-lane boring maps there. There was a lot of verticality, but they made sense, and they were built more around the 6v6 mode. I feel like the multiplayer maps in this game right now are built for more players. It really seems like that. And the spawns has been terrible in all the game modes. Even I have been able to spawn on top of people, but I think they need to work a little bit on their spawns. Finally, of course, what any of us do not want to see in a Modern Warfare or any Call of Duty is skill-based matchmaking. And I do believe there is that in a small way, because I do believe that Activision and Infinity Ward wants the new players who try the game for the first time to have a good time making them buy the game. Especially, that's also why they had the open beta. Keep in mind, they're opening the beta, it's free for everyone can try the game, and if they then on purpose put the new players in easier lobbies so they will have a good time, they most likely will buy the game. And as I also said in my first impressions video, I felt like they did that so they can cater to those new players, and they also went with the big battles with the ground war mode we've seen this weekend, the weekend 2, 32 versus 32 with tanks, vehicles, choppers to cater to Battlefield players, because Battlefield players for so long has wanted a modern shooter, and they're getting that now with Modern Warfare. So Modern Warfare is appealing to the old school Modern Warfare fans, the new players, the Battlefield players. So they're genius. I'm not gonna say anything against that, even though after my first impressions video I was really frustrated with all the camping and the head glitching in the game. But after the beta 2, I gotta say that I've been able to adapt to the game a lot more, and I've found my way to play with my playstyle and be successful. And I gotta say, I'm still not a fan of the traditional multiplayer, team deathmatch, headquarters, domination, those modes that we played for years. But the new game modes, everything they have brought in that is new to Modern Warfare, I absolutely love. 32 versus 32 did not have the same issues I saw in the normal multiplayer. It was fast-paced, it was crazy, you could do so much fun stuff. I wish the tanks were not in there. They are ruining the flow, in my opinion. The tanks are way too powerful. They could be on the cliffside shooting down at the low levels there by the flags and just kill everyone. It was so easy to kill people with tanks, and that's why everybody used them all the time, because they were so overpowered. But if they would take out the tanks, 32 versus 32 would be perfect. It was so much fun. It was crazy. I really enjoyed 32 versus 32. I just have to throw this right in. I'm currently editing the video, and I realized that I forgot to talk about this because there's a few things more I wanted to mention, and that is, first of all, 32 versus 32 didn't run as smoothly at all times, especially when a lot of things was going on screen. On PlayStation, I don't know if that's the same case for Xbox or PC, but there was a lot of frame drops and a lot of lag when a lot of things were happening at once. It was definitely not able to keep the 60 FPS at all times when things went crazy, and with rumors of going 100 players like 50v50, I don't think that's going to be easier to handle. So I hope Infinity Ward has seen that on the beta and can fix that. Then the other thing I have to mention is crossplay. That worked flawlessly. I can now play with my little brothers and my other friends on PC, and we tried it out. It was a lot of fun, and it had no issues whatsoever. So crossplay, great, Infinity Ward. Same thing with 2v2 or gunfight, a lot of fun. So pretty much all the new stuff I love. Also the other game mode that I unfortunately don't remember the name of. I think it used to be called something like Search and Rescue. That's not the name of it in this game, I believe. But it's basically Search and Destroy, where you can revive people. And it's kind of different because you pick up the bomb in the middle and then you plant it in the enemy spawn, or the other way around. I thought that game mode was a lot of fun. So basically, everything as I said, they added that were new. All the new game modes, the new Surge kind of game mode, Gunfight 2v2, and the Ground War 32 versus 32 players were so much fun. Traditional multiplayer TDM domination headquarters, frustrating, camping, the maps didn't really fit for 6v6, so the first beta was really not enjoyable, but the second one was so much fun. So I definitely know what I'm gonna be doing this year. I will be playing Gunfight, Ground War, probably free-for-all, because you know I love free-for-all, and I'll try some TDM here and there, but traditional multiplayer has been getting stale, and it doesn't really fit me in this game. But I love the other modes, and I'm happy with that, and the campaign looks to be amazing. I've heard a lot of rumors about it, so I can't wait to try that. We also got Spec Ops, and also maybe we got Battle Royale. So from the first beta to now, I'm so much more optimistic. Just a few changes. I still believe in score streaks. I still believe in changing the minimap, and hopefully there will be better maps more suited for traditional multiplayer like TDM. Better maps for 6v6, basically. Kind of like Gunrunner is the only map I felt like I played that fit the 6v6 traditional multiplayer. But I'm really positive. 32 vs 33 was crazy fun. 2v2 is a lot of fun, and the new search mode is great. A lot more positive. I love the customization, and I'm not going to go over that because I already talked about that, but right now I'm really positive. Just a few other things I would like to say is, you know me, I love to go for the tactical nuke. And in the beta, I was only able to drop one tactical nuke, and that is a 30 gun streak. And fortunately, I forgot to record it. I know I'm an absolute idiot. I thought I recorded it, and I realized a little bit afterwards that I didn't. So I don't have that recording. I only have a clip from my PlayStation that I was able to save where I got the nuke, basically where I called it in, because I figured it out too late, and I had to record with my PlayStation the last 15 minutes, and luckily I got the part where I got the nuke, but not the entire game. So I was really frustrated about that, but that doesn't really matter. But what I was a little bit frustrated about is that calling in a tactical nuke or getting a tactical nuke has always been a 25 streak, either a gun streak or with kill streaks. I don't care that you can't use kill streaks. I think that's fine. I like the gun streak aspect of it, but why change it from 25 to 30? Let me tell you this. I got one tactical nuke in the beta for a 30 gun streak. If it was 25, which it always has been, I would have had 5 or maybe 6 nukes right now, which is really frustrating. I died on so many brutals, like 26, 27, even 28 and 29. And it was really frustrating, and I said to myself every time, damn, I wish they would have had the tactical nuke at 25 kills, and I still believe that. I'm a huge fan of free-for-all. If free-for-all only goes to 30 kills, I will never be able to call in my nuke in that game mode, and I love doing that in free-for-all. You guys know me. 50% of my gameplays are on that game mode. I love playing free-for-all, going flawless, and calling in the nuke. In Modern Warfare, if we still have only 30 kills in that game mode, I can't do that. I really hope Infinity Ward, if there's one change I would love to see right now, after all the experience I've had, is to change the tactical nuke from 30 kills to 25, because I really want to call in a nuke in free-for-all. But other than that, I'll grind it, I'll work on it. I have gotten one nuke so far. I wish I would have been able to get a lot more. And if it was 25 kill streak, I would have been able to gotten a lot more. But I just really want that to be traditional. I like the 25 kills, I think that's perfect. But in this game, then again, when it ends the game, I get why they're doing it. If the nuke is too easy to get, you're just gonna end a lot of games. Because as you probably have figured out, every time somebody calls in a tactical nuke, the game will end, regardless of how long you've been playing. If you get a nuke after 50 seconds, well then you can't end the game in 50 seconds. So I get why they moved it to 30 kills. I just don't agree with it, and I wish it was the old way, especially when I effed up my recording with the one nuke I got and all the chokes I had after a 25 I managed to record. That's just my fault. I know I'm dumb. And I wish I would have had my reaction to my really first nuke, but unfortunately I screwed up. And that kind of beat me down and made me not want to post any videos. And that's why I haven't been really active on YouTube the last few days, because I've been so pissed off of myself. And now I just realized, okay, I love this beta. We have to talk talk about it. I have to start posting content. I can't beat myself down anymore for not having the footage of the one nuke I actually got. But my reaction was so good. I was so happy when I got it, and I realized that I didn't record anything. So I think that beat me down. That really made me frustrated with the game, and I tried so hard to go for another one, and I kept choking and choking, unfortunately. And I didn't have too much time to play the beta as I would like. Unfortunately, these 2 beta weekends, I've been really busy with work and other appointments that I've been dealing with. So unfortunately, I wish I was able to play the beta a lot more. But that's all my opinions. I love the game, how it looks. The customization, the weapons, the kill streaks, the way they get it's so much positive. I love the new game modes. They've done a great job. Ground War, 2v2 gunfight, the new search mode, everything new is great. I hope they're better maps for 6v6 because right now I don't really enjoy the traditional multiplayer, TDM, domination, all of that. I wish they would change kill streaks to score streaks, do a few more changes with the mini map, and then we're pretty much good to go. And I would love to see the nuke changed and take the tanks away from 32 versus 32. It's not gonna happen, but it's just my opinion. I want it out there. I want you guys to think or know how I feel. Modern Warfare, great Call of Duty game. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it this year, and I'm gonna be playing the new game modes. Don't really care for the traditional multiplayer. Can't wait to try free-for-all. Hopefully I can call in the nuke in that game mode if they increase the kills. At least do that. I hope it's not only 30 kills in free-for-all, because then I can't call in my nuke. But I'll still go for it. It's still gonna be fun. You can still get it, but you can't just call it in. But I'm rambling too much. That's it. I'm gonna end it there. If you want me to go more into details about the other things that I just mentioned, check my first impressions review. But my first impressions review was a little bit more negative. It was just based on the first beta. Now, this is how I feel. This is my collected thought about everything. So if you have any opinions on what I just said, I can take it. Drop it down there in the comments. I would love to see what you guys think. I'm gonna have to stop talking. I'm rambling too much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Modern Warfare, and I see you in the game on October 25th in Ground War, gunplay, what am I saying? Gunfight in the new search mode. Okay, I gotta go. Take care, guys. Expect more content.